you're new, you know what to do. Go ahead and do it. I'm waiting. Come on now. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. If you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. I don't know if I'm gonna like this kind of video or not.
MBA is sponsored in part by Loring Outdoors and viewers like you.
We're getting ready to head down to the upper field. Nothing out there at the boneyard. Nothing on the road coming in, so maybe a day of nothing. Oh, man, it's good to be out here. Be a good day to hike, wouldn't it? Crisp, cold morning. But we'll go down and see if we got anything. May not have nothing today. I've got some work to do in the wood shop today. So stick around and stay with me. See if anything's down here. Do you see it? Do you see it? I see it. You probably don't see it though. Disturbance around you, see it. I see it. Stay with me. See all that disturbance right there? Ruffled up leaves and all that stuff right there. You can see it from a distance. Look at there. Tore the world up, son. Kentucky Bob. Rear leg catch. Tore that all the way up. I had a chicken wing on that limb right there. It's gone, so. I believe that's a good, yeah, that's a good catch. Stay with me. That was the one I'd say that eluded that snare. But I had, let me show you. I had chicken down that dirt hole, down that tree. Now what I'll do is I'll rebed that trap, leave everything just like it is. That's nothing but eye candy. That chicken, something got it from a buddy's house. Actually owns the adjacent farm here. And he brought it to me, wanted me to use it. He threw it out in the road where I travel that morning. And I thought something had got the chicken. Maybe chicken hawk or owl dropped it. But that wasn't the case. Got it at his house and he brought it down here and thrown it out. They own the adjacent property to my uncle's. So, you know, let me show you what we got. Quit rambling so much. Tore the world up right there, buddy. Put that chicken down that hole I caught. Tore that tree up, climb that tree there. But I've had this set here ever since I've been trapping. And there's 3 more just like this that I use, or that I will use. I haven't used them yet, let me say it that way. But right down these hollers, down these hills, around these cliff lines and banks, you can find natural cubby holes like that. They ain't got no choice. If you build it up, bed your trap, they got no choice. None. But to go in and get what you got, if they want it. Had a lot of coyote pass by this. I've snared coyote on the other side of this property, right there. Over there, I've snared coyote. I've trapped coyote up at the rock pile. Raccoons pass right by this. It depends upon the animal, what they smell, where they're going. But it took that wing down that I had right there. So, let's rebed this and get out of here. There's plenty of smell here. Ooh. Did you hear that? Stay with me. Let's get this done and get down to that lower field. Jumbled up mess. That's why you want to keep it. The only way they got to get in there is right there. Step across that log. They go down that hole and back up a lot of times. When they do, they in the trap. Make sure your trap seated good. Wax dirt. Leave it alone, let it go. Let it set the rest of the season. That's a good set right there. Work to do, children. Let's head down to the lower field and see what's going on. May have a coyote down there. Maybe not. Stay with me, let's find out. Stay with me. With me. You trappers, hunters, outdoor enthusiasts. What's your scariest moment being out in the mountains, out in nature? Just a question. You can type it in the comments, what you want to do, but just a question. Back in 2010, they started bear season here, Harlan Vale, and time progressed, so did the bear. In 2013, I decided to start trapping. And coyote track. And I was driving an old Ford Explorer and parked it up out of the road into the brush pile, kinda, and got out and went up to set traps. First time I'd ever trapped. Went up, was gonna learn the trade, learn the art, and I was coming back down the hill, not paying no attention really, just cruising along, and probably about 40 yards out, I seen 3 little cubs come out beside of my Explorer. I didn't think nothing about Mom being with them. I mean, you know, bears around here was relatively odd to see at that time. And I'd stopped and got my phone out. I think I was using an iPhone 3S or something, 3 or 3S. That's how long ago it's been. Anyway, I was gonna make a video of those cubs. And lo and behold, Mama Bear come out behind them, walking along. And she'd seen me. And she'd charged. She was trying to pull the bluff on me. It worked. She scared me nearly to death. Needless to say, I screamed like a woman that day. You talking about terrified. I was shaking all over. That was the very first encounter I've ever had with a bear out in the mountains. By myself, cruising along. And that was the first bear I'd ever seen in real life out in the mountains. And she charged me. I screamed, like I said. And she turned and followed the cubs on their way across the road and around an old logging road. But then I didn't really realize the danger that I was in. I wasn't probably 40 yards. Coming down the hill. If I'd have been 10 minutes earlier, those cubs are curious. That's the dangerous part about it. Sometimes they're scared, sometimes they're curious. But the fact of it is, if I'd have been 10 minutes earlier, getting down to my Explorer to leave out, possibly would have been a bad encounter. But that is my scariest moment I've ever been out here. I've not seen any Bigfoots. I've not seen any mountain lions. I've not seen any panthers. I've heard a few strange noises before. Had the heebie-jeebies a time or two. But that is my scariest moment. I'm looking to see if we got anything. I believe we do. Don't know. Can't tell. Something chewed something up. No. No, we're good. We're good. Nevertheless, I don't believe we've got anything out here in the small bait pile. But if we do, we'll make a video. If we don't, this is it. It's Roman Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Appreciate you. Everything that you do for me. I say that all the time, but I mean that. You're inspiration. You're a help to me. And I greatly appreciate it. Go farther, stay longer. You know the game plan. I'll catch you out here somewhere. Somewhere. Maybe up there. Thanks for watching.